Hello there and welcome back to my videos. In this video we want to speak about the bootstrap-vue and how it's working with the list group inside the bootstrap-vue. It's the way you can group your content, and it can react like a navigation bar if you want, and it can just do it like a listing of stuff like UL and LE do. So that's what we're going to work with today, and I really hope you enjoy. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You can do it in the right corner below. I appreciate that very much. And don't forget, all the code will be found on my GitHub profile. The link will be in the description. So let's go ahead and code some bootstrap-vue. So let's building the first one. It should be the very small one. So list group here, and then we have list group item. The first is group 1 and 2, 3, 4, 4 and 5, and that's basically how you can work with that. And then we have the 5 list groups here, and you can see it's just a container with the border. And if we want to expect that, you can see it's a div tag. Normally, and personally, I want to use the UL and LI, but some reasons it's decided not to do that, and that's fine. It's during this same purpose, so I don't care. So let's going back for the editor again. I will now add one of those to activate it. Whoops. Active and disabled, and I will show you how that will look like in the browser. And you can see the active will be like the blue. So if you use it like a side navigation in the left side, then you can see you are in the list group number 2, and you can highlight that. And if you don't want anyone to go inside to the list group 4, you can see it's a little bit the color, it's a little bit light gray inside here, but it will have another tag, so we can just see it's having it disabled here. So you can change the color if you want, and then it don't want to be clickable. So let's close the inspector and going back for the normal view. I will going back for the editor again, and the next step I will show it's how we can work with the if it's a link. So I can just going inside here and say the first one should be the link, and that will work pretty well. So let's go a little bit back here, and now you can see we have a link. I think that's the very basic about how you can work with the list group view. So I think we could change it a little bit and create a copy of the list group view here, and do it a little bit more advanced. So let's do that. So let's going back for the editor here, and I will create a new one. So b list group and b list group item here, list group 1, 2 and 3, and I will say this one should be a ref. Here this is it's on the whole list item here. In this sample we build it's only on the link, and in this case we will build the whole item clickable. And then I want to the variant, let's call it succeeds, and the next step here, variant should be warning, and we want to do it like a button, and variant danger. So now we will have 3 different ways to display it up. So you can see the number 1 here, it's just a link. If you do it a mouse over here, it will change, and the list group 2 will do that too, because it's a button. And in the view bootstrap world, if you change it to the button view, then it expects it will be clickable. In the ref, you need to point the URL. In the button, you can just enable the click view, so you can click on it. And that's a little bit about how you can make the links view, and I think we need to go back for the editor and doing this code. One of the other nice thing we can do here in the bootstrap-vue with the list group, that will be I need to make list group 1 here. It will be, we can use the badges, and the badges is a little bit counter in the right side. Then you can, if you have it in if you use this like a left navigation, you can say the client have an inbox mail, so you can say, oh, you have 8 new mails you don't have reading, so I'll show you have 8 new stuffs to do. So that's how you can use the badges too, with the badges pill. So let's play around with that, and I need 3 samples here too. And this group item here should be classed, and I need to be a deflex on it and justified between. That's meaning you have 2 elements, and then it will fix the spaces between the list group 1 and the badges. That's what we want to use this for. And then we need the align items. Whoops. And what to send bar. Let's copy this for the 2 others list item, and then we need to break it into smaller pieces so it's more readable. And then we are ready to go down here to say badges, and want to primary here, and we need 5. Whoops. And we define like a pill, and I need that 2 times more, and I need to 8 and 12. So let's save that and going into the browser and see how that's look like. And then you can see we have the list group 1 and we have the badges pills in the right corner, because we have the justified content between. It's worked pretty good, and it's very useful to handle with that, and that's pretty cool. So the other thing we can do with the list group is make it a horizontal. Right now it's a vertical, but if we want to have the tabs in the horizontal, we can do this, and I'll show you how we can do this in an easy way. So do this here, and one more b list group, and inside here we want to be list group item, list group 1, 2, 3. And the only thing you need to do is just point the horizontal here, and then we are ready to show that in the browser. And now you can see you have the groups inside here in this way. Sometimes that makes sense, it depends on what you're working on, but normally I just use the vertical way to do that. So let's going back for the browser, and I think it's time to create a custom one. So let's create a custom list group here, and I'll just list item. In this item I want to create a link just for fun, and this I want to say this should be active, and we want to build a class to say flex column, and align items items start. Here we go. And then I want to make it tag. Inside my tag I will create a deflex class, deflex, and I will say width 100% and justify between, and I want to build a h5 tag with the margin with 1, and then I will say list group 1, and then I want to say the small 3 days ago, and outside here I want a p tag, and we can say description group here, and let's make a little bit margin 1 here in the bottom, and we have a small text again. And then we have a bList group here. And the next stuff, I think we can just copy this. And the next one should be a disabled one. And else is this group 2. And then we can copy this one. And what the YM we didn't have here, nothing. And then we have the normal regular one, 3. List group. And then we can go in for the browser and see how we can work with that. And whoops, I need to go back and create a little bit breakpoint here, so we don't to the bottom of the browser. So you can see this is how we can make a little bit more custom one. So if you're creating the email system, then you can make can tell when it's been received, and a little bit snippet from the mail, and then the title, and then like something else here you can do. So it's up to you, and I really hope you enjoy this video, and I really hope you get something out of it. I really hope you want to subscribe my channel. I appreciate that very much, and you can do it like pressing the thing in the right corner. And of course, all my code will be found on the GitHub. You can just follow the description and find the link below. I really hope you want to like and share this video too. Thank you so much, and hope to see you next time. Bye.